back to JPTV. I'm your anchor, Avery Williams. Wake up.
Oh, and I'm your anchor, Wells Jordan.
This week, we will be discussing the attendance policy, club fair, One School Mini Books, student ambassadors, One Act, and more. In case you're wondering why we're in our awesome PJs,
it's game day against Pillow.
Get it?
A new attendance policy has been put in place for this school year, and Miller and Reagan interviewed Ms. Scruggs and Mr. Upchurch to hear more about it.
Hello, I'm Sarah Scruggs, the assistant head of the upper school. A couple of new things this year. One is that if you miss a class more than 3 times, on the 4th time you'll be given a referral, which will put you in detention. Not just a referral, but actual detention. If you miss a class more than 4 times, on the 5th time, at the end of that 9 weeks, that term, you will have 1 point off your 9 weeks grade. That starts over every 9 weeks. The reason we changed is that we had a lot of people just checking out for no reason, and it hurts your grades. If you're not in class, you're definitely not learning. So just in an effort to keep people in class, we thought this would be a good way to solve that problem. Obviously, if you're on a school trip or you're representing Jackson Prep, those will not count as absences or tardies. Okay, in addition, we're moving our upper school detention from the Wednesday afternoon 3:15 time to the early morning on Wednesday morning at 6:30. Again, in an effort not to really punish, but to deter detentions, deter referrals, hoping people will get to school on time and act well in class and do the things they're supposed to do, because 6:30 is not going to be pleasant for the teachers nor the students. So hoping that we will not have too many of those detentions in the morning, but that's the reason we did that as well. It's just to keep people in school.
My name is Mr. Upchurch, and I'm one of the 2 college counselors here at Jackson Prep, and also the Social Studies Department Chair. This year I teach AP European History, which is a 10th grade class. I think that the change in the attendance policy is really meant as a recognition of how valuable the class time is for students and teachers, because we think that here at Jackson Prep, what's going on in the classroom really can't be replicated outside of the classroom, that there's something special about a group of students and a group of teachers being together that you just won't find on Zoom, you won't find on online lesson plans or Khan Academy or a YouTube channel. And so we all recognize, I certainly do, that kids and families have lots of commitments, and there's going to be times when maybe you've got an important trip or a college visit that you really need to take, especially the further along in the upper school you get. But the attendance policy, I think, is there to help encourage students to be a little more intentional about when they take those absences. Because coming back to my main point, we think that your presence, your contributions to the conversation that's going on in a class, whether it's math or history or your English class where you're talking about a novel, that's so valuable, you really can't get it elsewhere.
This week, Prep held its annual club fair where club members got to show advertisings for their clubs for students to join. Let's see what Taylor and Wynn discovered.
I'm here with Bennett Herring and Mr. Reagan on the mountain biking club, and they're going to tell us a little bit about that. Mr. Reagan, what is this season going to look like for y'all?
The main season is around March. There'll be 5 different tournaments that we'll compete with. And the great thing about this is the organization we'll be working with, we'll be competing against teams all over the state. And it'll be an event as opposed to just a competition. And then the best part of this is their motto is that nobody rides benches, they ride bikes. So everybody will have their own level that they can compete with and just have a lot of fun.
I'm here with the Ultimate Frisbee Club. Wells, is this the best club to join?
Yes! Join this club!
It'll change your life! Most popular club today!
Get Wells a Snapchat, and I'm happy now. Join the Ultimate Frisbee Club.
Join Ultimate Frisbee, you heard it here first. Coach Allison, tell me a little bit about your club.
We are FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. We are meeting this Thursday in the Lyceum during activity period. It's a bunch of athletes, but it's open to anyone on campus that would like to come talk about the Lord and have a little devotion time during activity.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, why is Ducks Unlimited the best club to join?
I mean, it's just the best club around. I mean, you just come together. You have cookouts. We have a big banquet on December 6th. We just come together. We raffle off like guns and duck calls and different things like that. If you sign up, you get a hat. So, I mean, it's pretty nice.
I'm here with Micah, and tell me, what has been your favorite stand here at the club fair so far?
So far, I'm an ongoing member, 3 years, best club here, Ultimate Frisbee. You know, great group of people, got to pop out to a game, and you know, always get wins.
Thank you.
Every summer, we pick a book to read, and once we come back to school, we discuss it. One School Mini Books was held this Wednesday during activity. AK and Kennedy talked to teachers and students to learn more about it.
Hi, my name is Kennedy Cleveland, and I'm here today with
Miss Atkinson.
And today we're going to talk about One School Mini Books. So, Miss Atkinson, what book did you read this year?
I read a book called Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Jillian McMaster.
All right. So, during One School Mini Books, you have to quiz your students on whether or not they know their book. So, can you usually tell when somebody does not read their book?
Generally, yes. I mean, a lot of times people are a little bit afraid to put their opinion out there and say what they think about something. But my book this year was really interesting. It was all about solving a murder through time travel. And so all 10 of my people came in really excited and ready to talk about it and interested in the story. So we had a lot of good discussion, and I do think everybody read this time.
Okay, very good. All right, thank you.
All right.
Hey, I'm here with...
Richard Yance.
And Mr. Yance, you're the person who kind of organizes One School Mini Books.
Correct. I'm in charge of the whole shebang.
Okay. So, do you think you can tell us a little bit about One School Mini Books?
Sure. You know, we've always had summer reading dating back to the 1970s, but a few years ago, we decided that one of the things we wanted to do was to get as many people involved as possible, because sometimes students think that the only people who read books are English teachers. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to get all the faculty and staff, the coaching staff, the administrative staff involved, and for one of the summer reading books and give some choices. All of the faculty and staff pick a book, put it on a giant list, don't know who it is. The students pick one of those books. It's limited to 10 people per group. Sir. And then when you come to school today, it says if you read book X, go to room 216, and there it's Coach Crosby, or it's Mr. Coco, or it's Mr. Yance, or it's a math teacher. And so students see that people other than English teachers read books and enjoy them. But else you need
I'm good. Thank you so much, Mr. Yance.
All right, read books, people. They're good for you.
There are.
And they're fun.
So fun.
It's like a movie in your head.
All right. I'm here with...
Rhodes Morgan.
Rhodes, what book did you read for One School Mini Books this year?
I read The Hard Hat. I don't know who it's by.
All right, Rhodes, did you actually read this book this year?
I did not. I think I got my 20 out of 20 though, so I'm happy.
That's good. All right, thank you, Rhodes. I'm here with...
Will McMaster.
Will, what book did you read this year for One School Mini Books?
Beartown by Frederick Beckman.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Did you actually read it?
Yes.
Did you actually read it?
I did.
The Student Ambassador Club at Jackson Prep is an integral part of the international program. The club recently accepted new members for this school year. Reagan Reed and Percy Oliver spoke with club leadership to get more information.
So now I'm here with the Student Ambassador President, Hannah Polk. So Hannah, what do y'all do every year as Student Ambassadors?
So every year we hold like little things on Patriot Avenue to educate people about other cultures. We also do International Day. This year we're adding like a bunch of new things, so people are gonna have buddies from Taiwan that they'll talk and FaceTime with all year long. They also have international students here that they're budding with, and then you can also go out of school and go like hang out with them every month.
So I know you have to apply to be a student ambassador. What are like the qualifications that you look for when accepting people?
Yeah, so we're pretty generous with like people joining. It's really like as long as you're a good leader, as long as you can work with others and you really want to be kind to people that you don't know, I feel like that's a good qualities that you should have. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's great. This is
Josie Essery.
All right, Josie, how long have you been a student ambassador?
This is my second year of being a student ambassador.
So what do y'all do as student ambassadors?
We have Around the World Day, we make posters and bring food and play games, and it's a lot of fun.
So I know that several groups represent different countries. What country does your group represent?
My group represents France.
Now I'm with the Student Ambassador Secretary, Meredith McLean. So Meredith, why do you think people should be a student ambassador?
It's a lot of fun and you make new friends.
All right, so what do you get out of doing student ambassador things like the All Around the World Day?
You get to learn about other countries and just figure out different cultures, which is really cool.
All right, I'm here with the sponsor for the student ambassadors. What's your name?
Jen Zhu.
All right, Ms. Zhu. So when did you start being the sponsors for student ambassadors?
I started sponsor for student ambassadors after our international program, and I would say it's 2016 or 2017.
All righty, so you've been doing it for a pretty good time now. So do you love being the sponsor for student ambassadors?
Yes, I do. I love it.
For more information regarding student ambassadors or for instructions on how to apply for next year, talk to Miss Zhu. Let's take a break and we'll be right back with weather after this commercial break.
As parents, we want our kids to choose the best path. At Jackson Prep, we'll have a community surrounding your child in helping your child have the confidence and skills to not just choose the right path, but to run it. Throughout their life, they'll face endless choices. That doesn't change, but they will.
Hi, I'm Ben.
The Patriot Shop. We got everything. We got sweatshirts. We got athletic shirts. We got sweatpants. We got socks. And we got bags. Has your back ever hurt during a game? We can solve that problem. We have stadium chairs. We got you covered all the way from winter to summer attire. The Patriot Shop. We've got everything.
Hi, I'm Banks Hewitt, and I'm here with your weekly JPTV weather report. This week's highs are in the 90s and lows are in the 70s. There will be little cloud coverage, so be prepared for the heat. As you know, humidity will be high, so it's going to feel even hotter than it already is. Thankfully, fall weather is on its way, and we won't feel this heat for too much longer. Stay hydrated.
Here at Jackson Prep, we strive for excellence and greatness. We take pride in our athletes, our program's histories, our facilities, our state championships, and our all-sports awards. The Booster Club allows our athletes great benefits. With the Booster Club, we are able to remodel facilities such as the new locker room under the stands or the new women's weight room. We would like you to join the Booster Club today at jacksonprep.org.
This week, the girls' soccer had big games against Jackson Academy and Madison Bridgeland Academy. The girls pulled out wins in both games. Great job, girls. The softball team had a huge game against Jackson Academy winning 13-1 on Monday. Great job, softball. The volleyball team had a tough loss against St. Andrews, but a great bounce-back win against Pisgah. Great job, volleyball. Junior high football had a huge win on Thursday night, winning 40-0 over Bayou Academy. Great job, guys. Varsity football has a game tonight against Pillow Academy, starting at 7. Great job, guys.
At Jackson Prep, creativity is in our DNA. But for each of us to discover our artistic possibilities,
it takes help from dedicated members of the Prep family.
By joining Applause, you make creativity come to life at Jackson Prep.
with your support, I can discover my voice.
Discover my creativity.
My opportunity.
My dream. My vision.
My passion.
My moment to shine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for supporting the arts at Jackson Prep and for giving us a gift that will stay with us forever.
Join Applause this school year as the Fine Arts program at Jackson Prep leaves a lifelong impression on students' hearts and minds. We would love to grow this legacy with your support and dedication. Join Applause today.
The One Act is a competition show put on by the prep players in December. They are beginning to gear up now. Miller and Livy and Wells interviewed cast members of the One Act to learn more about what it's like.
Sunday in the park with George, the One Act, this year, let's go. I'm here with Evelyn Waterloo. She has a main part in the One Act. Evelyn, where where and when are the competitions coming up?
Well, we first compete in Starkville, and if we progress from there, then we get to go compete in Tupelo, and if we progress from there, then we go to different places and compete against other schools.
Tell us what the One Act is.
Well, this year it's Sunday in the Park with George, which is a musical, which is very special this year because most schools don't have the opportunity to do the One Act as a musical, but we got it to be rewritten, to be turned into the first act of the 2-act musical, and that's what we're doing. Well, basically it's about Dot, who is a muse for an artist, and the artist is very emotionally invested in his art, but Dot is basically in love with him and just kind of begs for his attention, and he never really gives it to her.
Awesome. How have y'all prepared for the One Act so far?
Well, we had auditions last week, and then we had callbacks last Wednesday, and we just got the cast list Friday, and I think we're going to start rehearsing within the next month.
All right, perfect. Okay, I'm with Catherine Cole, and she's on set crew for the One Act. Catherine, tell us what being on set crew is like.
It's just basically for the One Act, it's timed. When we're doing the whole show, you have like a certain amount of time, and set crew has to like be really quick with it, like setting up the set, taking it down, and like putting everything back. And you have to be like off the stage in a certain amount of time, so set crew has a lot to do.
I'm here with Aaron Liu, and he is in One Act. Aaron, tell us about One Act and if you're excited and all that.
One Act is just when like we put on like a show, but we cut it into one act because of the name, and then we just go and like compete at like Biloxi. This year's in Biloxi, and then we just perform at some, and it's only for like a couple weeks, and it's just a fun like experience for everyone.
Awesome, thank you.
Avery and I went and interviewed some students at school about football, pep rallies, and the workload recently.
The school year just started and we are in full swing. Wells and I are going to go ask people around the campus some questions about the school year, football season, and more. Let's go. Hello, what's your name?
Faden Jackson.
That's awesome. What grade are you in?
9th.
And what is your favorite thing about the football season so far?
I'd have to say probably winning.
Chris, it's a beautiful day, and we've started the school year on a strong note. So how do you feel about the school year?
I feel very good about it. I feel like we have a great Patriot Pack, and I mean, we've got a good football team, but we have a great Patriot Pack.
Nice. And what is your favorite thing about freshman year so far, now that you're in high school?
Just seeing all my friends.
That's nice. What's your least favorite thing?
The work.
Yeah, that's fair. Are you going to homecoming this year?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Who's your date?
Captain Hawkins.
Oh, shout out.
Hey Jack, how's it going?
Hey Wells.
So, school year just started. You're in the swing of things. How you thinking? How you feeling? School, homework?
It's pretty good. I mean, senior year is a little harder than I expected, but I mean, for the most part, it's just like every other year.
True.
Hi, I'm here with Ava Moak, and she is a senior. And Ava, since you're a pacer, what has your favorite pep rally been so far?
Definitely the Fire and Ice pep rally, just because it was the first one, and everybody was super excited and ready, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet that was a fun pep rally. I am here with
Kate Cawthron
and
Lucy Tyra,
and they are juniors at prep this year, and both cheerleaders. So what has been your favorite pep rally so far?
Definitely Fire and Ice.
Really? What about you?
I'll agree with that one.
Oh, hey D, how's it going, bro?
Hey.
So, school just started. How you feeling? What's good? What's bad?
Everything's good. I don't think anything's been bad. Yeah.
Wow. So, what's your favorite pep rally theme?
Neither of the last pep rallies have been what they should be, you know? So, like, I'm looking forward to, like, the J pep rally because we're going to be hype, you know?
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Thanks, D.
With
Walter George.
And he is a senior. So, Walter, what is your favorite part about being in Patriot Pack?
Love pranking people. I recently turtled somebody like 5 minutes ago. I like spraying water people in the games. That's fun.
I had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. Yeah, just playing pranks.
And then what game are you most excited for?
JA prep, for sure.
Me too, me too. Thank you.
Oh, moving on to schoolwork, papers, and all that jazz, what is your least favorite thing about school right now?
My least favorite thing about school is the dress code and how we are not allowed to wear athletic shorts on Fridays.
The dress code is brutal. Well, we'll be seeing you later. Thank you, Chris.
That's it for this week's edition of JPTV. We'll catch you next time, and go prep!